have a custom order to do. 20 10 20 apron. Show you. So this is for a garden community here, not really in my town, but in Ottawa. So they want me to put the logo right here. Show you the logo. This is the logo. It's printed DTF. So we're just gonna go ahead and press it like so. So we've got 20 to do, and I have to finish it today because they have a Christmas event tomorrow and they want to wear the apron at the Christmas event, or I think so, or it's a gift, I'm not sure, but it's due tomorrow. So let's get cranky. No, it's working. One down, 19 to go. Oh, for the temperature, I ended up going at 235 Fahrenheit, and then I'm doing about 35 seconds. Oh, I did a gang sheet order, and then I just cut it myself. So I'm gonna continue pressing the remaining, I guess, 15, and I'll come back at the end, maybe not, to show you what it all looks like or not. And but if I don't come back, thank you so much for watching this video. I just wanted to show you that if you're in the area, Ottawa surrounding area, where you can drive to me to drop me your goods or to ship them to me, I can press them for you. If you're a business or you're a community garden like this one, or just like a group of people that get together and you want to get merch done, or just t-shirts for you guys to wear when you get together, or for a wedding, as a wedding gift, a bridesmaid, whatever. If you have your design already made, it's great. You know, it saves me on creating the designs, but I can also put my mind to it to create the design with you so we can get something done. But I do commissions or custom or bulk orders, so I just wanted to put it out there. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. If I don't see you again, I'll see you in the next video. If not, I'll see you soon. Okay, bye. Hello everybody. So I was about to go make myself a cup of tea and then go work downstairs on things that I have to do, because I have a market on January 16th, and I realized that I never did a proper outro to this video. So I'm already dressed for the video I was gonna film today, which is not this one, but you know what, the next video I'm also gonna be dressed like this. Anyways, I wanted to do a proper outro and tell a story about how this order came to pass. So I went to a small community event. It was like such an intimate event. The host, Paula, shout out to you, invited me. It wasn't a market event. It was a harvest to table event. So, oh, what is this? Distraction. So Paula and her husband, they have a small farm. They grow crops and they have some chickens as well. So they sell the produce through the what do you call it? Is it CSA? So like a monthly subscription for veggies and stuff. So they at the end of the season, oh my god, my kid. I shall be back because mom live calls. Okay, bye. My child is following me, so you will hear him in the background. Anyways, so yeah, like I was saying, Paula and her husband, they have a small farm, and it was the end of the gardening season, so they still had like some produce left. So they decided to do a community event called Farm Harvest to Table. So they worked with a local Jamaican chef. It was a collab kind of thing. And they sold tickets. So you buy a ticket, and that ticket gave you access to a 4-course meal. So the veggies and stuff came from the garden, and the chef, you know, it was pretty much like a Black community event. It wasn't big, it wasn't ginormous, no. And it was on their farm. So they rented a big tent. They put a tent, they set up tables. So anyway, Paula reached out to me. She said, hey, you know, this is not a market event or anything, but would you be interested in just coming and showcasing your stuff? And I was like, why not? I didn't take part into the harvest to table because I was fasting, so you know, no regret. I've had food made by that chef before, so I knew that it was gonna be amazing. So anyways, it was me and another Black small business owner that I also know, met at market, and now we friends. So we were the only vendors there. So what happened, you know, people came, they shop. I made some money that day. I mean, like, not a crazy amount, but a good amount for a free event, local and community, and for what it was, for how long it wasn't long at all. So I left there feeling really good. So what happened at the event is that this lady approached me, and then she told me that they had a community garden in an area here where I live. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. She's like, I'll be interested to put like our logo on some merch. Would you be able to do that? Well, guess what? I said yes. Okay, I didn't even know what it was. So I said yes. Oh my gosh, yes, I would. And I'll be really happy to do it. So she took my card. She's like, okay, I'll reach out. But something, when you go to an event and people take your cards and they don't reach out, they just take your cards and I was like, oh my God. And I was telling everybody how I was like, oh, this person, and I was like, okay, it's okay. If it doesn't happen, it's okay. It's okay. There's no problem there. So like in November, no, in October, September, October, end of October, I think beginning of November, I get an email from her. Oh, hi, do you remember me? I took your card and blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember. The harvest table was in July. I'm like, yeah, of course, I remember. She's like, yeah, I'm just, saying hi and letting you know that I still want the merch. So I just wanted to make sure that you can still do it. And then she tells me what she wanted. She wanted 20 aprons. And then she wanted the name of the community garden on it. I was like, hell yeah, I can do it. Hell yes. Yes. So and then she's like, okay, I'll be in touch. I'm like, oh no. It took a couple of weeks, like, a couple of weeks. I want to even say up to a month maybe for her to reach back. And when she did, she's like, okay, I ordered the aprons. Where do I send the deposit? And what's the process like? So then I told her I take 50% up front, and blah 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 blah. I gave her like the modalities, les modalités. That's in French. I gave her the jigs of how I do stuff, especially when it comes to costume. So she's like, oh great. So she gave her 50% deposit, and I was waiting for she also sent me her designs, and I got them printed as DTF. And then when the apron came, then that's when you saw me unboxing them and figuring out the temperature, because the aprons themselves are polyester, and I hadn't pressed on polyester before, so I had to kind of like watch some videos around to figure out the temperature and stuff. And I was a little bit nervous because I only had 20 aprons, so I didn't have one additional to do my testing on. Usually when I do orders like this, I always get, she ordered the aprons, but if I was the one ordering them, I would have ordered one extra for me to test on. So I didn't have that. So I was very nervous. That's why you see me not sure at the beginning, because I needed to figure out the right temperature so the material doesn't burn and, and everything works, which finally did. And so that's the story of how this order came from. And I know sometimes we undermine small events, but small event, it's a little bit more intimate. It's real conversation, real connection, real community. And this is not the first time where like something this amazing happens to me, a smaller event. And I was telling a friend of mine like a couple of months ago how I prefer to attend smaller events, because like I feel like that's where people recognize the value of what I have to offer. They want to know the story of how Chez Kwetu started, why I do what I do, why is this so specific, why is this so Christian centered. And then that's where I get a chance to tell my story of who God is for me and what it means to me. But when it's a bigger event like 100 and plus vendors, which are events that I've done before, I told my friend, I'm like, there were smaller events that I attended. I made more money than the bigger event that I attended, with a lot more vendors, a lot more participation. So the intimacy of smaller events, I love it. So that's where this order came. And the amazingness of how God does things is that she ordered these 20 aprons and came back to order 20 more of something else. I'm not going to tell you about it yet because I want to do a video about it. And then in additional other item, 2 other items as well. So like, so the doors have just been opening up, and she told me, she's like, I went to a Christmas event. I brought the apron to show everybody because I love how it came out. And for me, I'm going to keep on praising you to everybody that I know, and I hope that more doors open up for you and for your business and stuff. And she's just been so kind and amazing. And I've only met her once, okay, that one time, but we talk via text as if we know each other. So these are relationships that you want to nurture, and you want to keep going, and you want to keep watering, because look what it did to me. Who would have thought? So tips to my small business people, that owners or that attend markets or event: if you don't have business cards yet, please make some. I know people are saying everything is so electronic or so, social now that you don't need to print. Some people still want to take cards, okay? So even if you don't have to print 100. If you want to just do 10, do, but please make sure you have something that has your information on it. Whereas when somebody gets home and they're cleaning their purse, to remember you. And when you do an event like that, at your table, make sure you also have a signage that invites them to like sign up to your email marketing or to follow you on your social and stuff like that. So I have one for my social Instagram, for my YouTube, just for them to subscribe, for my newsletter. So like I just put them on my table. I'm not ashamed. It's it's part of running a business and staying in contact. So I do that. But this was a well sowed seed. That's what I wanted to say. It's a seed that I sold, and I didn't know where it was going to take me, and look at me today. I have a repeat customer. Literally within days after she got the apron, she was like, yep, I'm placing my next order. And then like the day after, she's like, yeah, okay, I want to do this other order. So it's been just go since then. And I wanted to share that story, and hopefully I encourage somebody else. And then let this be a reminder to all of us not to minimize small stuff. Sometimes we're like, oh, it's just a small thing. It's only an hour. It's only 2 hours. But so much more can happen at small things that we realize. So, may God bless you. And that's the end of my story. And I'm going to end this video here and go work on the other stuff that I need to work on. And you'll see me soon. So on that note, if you haven't subscribed, please do go subscribe. And if you enjoyed these videos, give it a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. Leave me a word of encouragement or something, so I know you're watching and you're enjoying these. And if you have any tips, advice as well, please share them. I appreciate that. So I appreciate you. May God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Vou utilizar chá, vou tocar verdade. Vou utilizar chá na mão. I'm going to get myself a nice seed. You see.